I talked about this game in a video, last video actually, and it got me wanting to try it, just kind of talking about it and looking at it, and I hadn't had time to get around to it, but I tried it last night after I recorded said video, and it's real good. It's really good. So it's like a roguelite type of you upgrade your stuff over and over type of game. Similar to the likes of something almost like a cookie clicker or like Clicker Heroes type thing, where you play and then you go to the shop and you buy upgrades and a bunch of things. But essentially, I'm just going to go over the game real quick as like a little bit of a introductory thing. So obviously you open it up, you get a little cutscene intro and then the game lobby screen. So first thing I did was go into the settings and do my graphics settings and everything. Obviously I do that in every game. After that, I checked out what was in the shop. So the cool thing with this game is there is a character gacha. Every duplicate character you get of the characters, up to 20 duplicates of them, they gain 1% health, attack, and speed, which is really cool. And then you have your Holo EN, your Holo Council and Holo Hope, your HoloLive Gamers, your HoloLive Gen 0, Gen 1, Gen 2, and more to come, right? So there's a whole lot of characters in this game. There's like, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like probably 29, 30 characters-ish. So you can basically play almost every mainstream like Holo whatever VTuber you could want as of right now, which is really cool. And you pull on them with the gacha. It's really easy to get the coins, and you can just basically get whoever you want, max them out pretty easily. Next, you have your upgrades: health, attack, speed, crit, and all the other stuff. Bunch of fancy crap, you know how it is. Some extra modes here, like extra limits and stuff that make it harder. This turns off your gacha bonuses when you pull for characters. It's a G rank, so this gets rid of that bonus. This is, you have 1 HP, but you get a lot of more score in endless mode, and this is how people do like ranking on the leaderboard, is they turn this on to get the most score. And you have the refund, so you can refund everything and reallocate points as you see fit throughout your progression. In the armory, this shows everything you've unlocked throughout your playing the game, and you also unlock those things from achievements. Achievements can unlock different weapons and stuff for you to acquire in the game. There's also fandoms, which is you get certain achievements and other things done with characters, like get 5 wins, get to G rank 6, or clear all normal stages. You unlock fandoms for that character, and that gives them even more stat boosts as well. So a lot of stat boosts, but like, what's the purpose of the stat boosts? Well, in here, first of all, you can see their stats, right? Everyone's got a little bit different of stats, and a little bit different gameplay. You get your attack, and what I recommend you unlock first is their special moves as well in the unlock menu, because their special moves is really good. Like Amelia Watson stops time, Maurice makes her slashes hit really hard, Kiara is a free revive basically, and etc, etc, etc. So they're all very good, and you should definitely use them. So basically, you pick whatever character you want out of the 29 that there are in the game, and you are able to just go in and play the game. You kill people. It's very Enter the Gungeon-esque, especially playing Amelia, who I'm going to show you in this video for a little bit. But Amelia is basically just Enter the Gungeon. And she's really good. So there's endless mode and stage mode. Stage mode is what you should probably do when starting out to get all your upgrades maxed out. Endless mode is for leaderboard purposes for the most part. You don't make many coins off of it, so I would recommend against doing that if you want to farm. So you go into stage mode. I'm on stage 2, right? and you just go ahead and play. And it aims wherever you're walking, but if you click on the mouse button, you have free aim. So when you kill the little enemies, they drop these little like play button type things, and that's how you get XP. When you level up, you get a menu where you're able to pick from 4 upgrades to get, and there are upgrades in the upgrade menu that allow you to kind of re-roll some of these and also choose not to use an upgrade if you're going for specific builds. So looking through this, I get extra shots, but because I already own this, but because it's my base weapon, I know I'm going to see this more. So I'm going to go for FPS mastery for that extra damage just immediately. And yeah, so she shoots her bullets. And you take damage if you hit anything. Looking at this, yep, pistol shot level 2. So now there's some pierce, which means I can kill a lot more in one kind of burst shot than just however many I have bullets for. And her single target damage is great. And this is where it's very Enter the Gungeon-esque. So this right here, Holu, is really scary because it does increase fan spawns and makes them tankier and hit harder, but you get holo coins. And holo coins is this right here, this little, the 2 stars that spin around. Those are your holo coins. Your actual like in-game gold is here, and that's how you can upgrade things later with anvils. So I'm gonna pick this up because it's gonna help me a little bit, because the trade-off is you get swarmed more, but there's more enemies to defeat, so you get more XP, so you get stronger quicker. You know, but it's a little sketchy if you do it early. But I've practiced, I'm pretty good at kiting it. So basically, this is basically the game, and you do this, and then there's bosses, and it seems to me that most stages take about 10 to 15 minutes. I guess depending on how quickly you're able to defeat all the enemies in the stage. So for the most part, you just get your upgrades and your weapons. Like this is another weapon that you shoot as well. So you just get that and you do your little build, and then you fight and you upgrade your stuff, and it's pretty fun actually. Even playing multiple different times with the multiple different characters, and each time you play, it's a little different because you build differently if you want to, or you play a different character, or you do a harder challenge. And then the leaderboards, once you're maxed out on your account, which isn't that expensive to do, and you can do whatever you want with all your characters maxed out, you can start going for the leaderboard spots and trying to get a high position, you know? So looking at this, I want that increased damage. And then this is pretty much it. They blew up on me. Ooh, yay, the dog. So this is another, it's a skill, but it doesn't count towards your slots here. And it brings a dog that goes in and does AoE damage, which is really cool and really helpful for the character. Other characters have other perks and buffs and stuff, so it's character dependent on what you have. See, now I need to level up enough to get the HP heal ability, because I'm running out of HP pretty quickly. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It's a little sketch if you don't start with the healing ability, but good players don't need it. Obviously, you can just go for damage. And as you can see, like, they drop food. It's not that bad if you don't get the healing ability, but it is helpful for when you're a newer player to just kind of go for the healing ability every time. Like, it's borderline worth restarting until it's like one of your first couple upgrades before trying to complete a run, because it is hard to manage the low amount of HP you end up having. So this is my super ability. Well, here's an example right here. Instead of the lifesteal, you get food. So you can do something like this as well. I'm gonna make the dog stronger because the dog in this stage is really good. And then yeah, so my ability slows time and makes me shoot faster. And then every so often there will be crates on the ground that give you ability upgrades and stuff like this. And this is pretty much you just kind of play it. I'm in a bad spot. I'm gonna do the food one because I do need some heals really badly. Okay, yeah, I needed heals really badly there, but pretty much that's the game, and you just keep going and scaling up, and then you eventually clear it. And now I got the holo coins. So I apologize. Holo coins are calculated afterwards. That's your kills, I believe. Retconning what I said earlier. Coins in game, kills. You make your holo coins here based on the coins you have remaining and coins you get from Halu bonus, which is based off of your kills. So there we go. That's how it works. I was wrong. I fixed it. But that's pretty much it. And then you just lose. You go to the main menu. You go to upgrades and you buy an upgrade. I should probably get health regen. 1 health every 5 seconds. And gain an HP per level. That's very important. And I should probably be leveling this up more. Because then, yeah, because this ability right here means you won't have to do life gain upgrades. So you kind of, you see how you can make it work for you, you know? You get more food drops, the reroll when leveling up, eliminate when leveling up, holo coin increase, enchantment rate up, fan spawns increase. It makes the game harder, but obviously the more fans that spawn, the more XP and stuff you get, and the stronger you can get quicker. So this is important to be strong enough to handle most of the game, and just all these kind of upgrades. But yeah, definitely regen is important. Regen's important, and speed's important because the enemies do get faster the higher stage you are. So if you're not outspeeding, like, it'll tell you a recommended speed upgrade in this menu to be at for each stage, because if you're not there, they will outpace you and it gets really difficult. I should probably be higher level in this even. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the game. This is HoloCure, you know. I think it's really cool, and I think it's got a very good production quality for what it is. Similar to Idle Showdown. It's like they're fan games. They're not making any money off of this. They can't. But the quality of it is insane for something that will never particularly drive a direct profit outside of, I guess, donations, if that's even allowed. But it's just crazy to see people be so like the togetherness of the community around VTubers in general and what games are coming out of it. Like my last video, there'll never be an official game, but these fan games are freaking awesome. Like, they're really good, and I'm excited to try the gacha one as well once that comes off of once that they open up their beta again. I would love to be able to try and play that one, and maybe even cover it a little bit if it's really good. But that's pretty much it for HoloCure. I hope you try it out. I hope you enjoy. I will have their website and like Discord and stuff in the description below if you want to go check them out, and I highly recommend you do. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.